EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And we are underway from Miami.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Tua going to throw.
Throw caught by Achane. Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane. An even 90 yards. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Prescott off play action.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up
And now an audible here into something else.
20-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11-yard line. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
2nd down and 6 now. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown!
Luke Schoonmaker
From 3 yards out.
and the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. A run straight ahead with Achane.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Achane going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Tua going to try and go quickly here.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. 2nd down, Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain. And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Prescott on 1st down.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Ferguson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Final play of the half. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
Down the right sideline.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 54 yards.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now Tua. Forced out to his left.
And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Tua now on first down. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On play action, here's Tua. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Micah Parsons
drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
This is taken around the 12.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run. Here's Pollard.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Prescott is going to change things up here.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
117 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Running right, it's Pollard.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Throwing, Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st down, Dallas.
Run for Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now Prescott.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Dak.
This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill.
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing Tua.
That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From South Florida, Good night, everybody.